3 stories tonight. All real, all from the kind of people who do the thing and then tell the internet about it. We're starting with the one that made me put my coffee down. Mark, a self-employed building surveyor, receives an urgent job offer from a client. He agrees to work on Christmas and New Year's Eve, despite his girlfriend Sarah's requests to join him. Mark books a hotel room in London for himself and adds Sarah's name, but warns her it's not a romantic break. Sarah arrives at the hotel and is upset by its budget amenities. Mark reminds Sarah that he's working and she should entertain herself, but she expects him to take her out for a romantic dinner. Sarah tries to initiate sex at midnight, but Mark rejects her, saying he needs rest before his work the next day. The next morning, Sarah asks Mark if she had a good day, and he discovers she's been shopping without him. Mark loses his temper when Sarah announces they're going out with friends, despite his repeated warnings that this is a work trip. Sarah storms off to the train station, leaving Mark alone in his hotel room. Long beat. 3 weeks earlier, in a different city, a different person was about to make a much worse mistake. That was one story. This next one is a separate person entirely, and somehow it gets worse. Her hands were shaking at 2:14 a.m. when she hit send on the email that would change everything. 6 months earlier, she had no idea her summer fling would become a nightmare. He was charming, intelligent, and family-oriented, or partner he seemed. But then the other shoe dropped. He asked her to be his sugar mommy. She was hurt, but she wasn't going down without a fight. She took screenshots and cried to her closest friends. One of her friends started snooping more on his online presence, and found something fishy. He had multiple Instagram accounts, all using different variations of his name and photos. He was foolish enough to follow and tag his employer, who was employing him illegally on a tourist visa. She contacted her friend in law enforcement, who looked up his file, and found that he had a wife and daughter back home. The friend released the hounds. All of his family and friends received messages about his deceitful behavior. Within 30-year-old minutes, he was getting rude messages from everyone. He claimed she should have known he was joking, but she didn't buy it. Next step, online immigration reporting form with all the info they had found. 2 days later, law enforcement officers visited him at home and found a phone number issued to a local resident. His roommates also received warnings for their involvement. His employer received a visit next and found significant proof of illegal employment. Proceedings are still ongoing, but they'll likely receive tens of thousands in fines or possible jail time. The guy isn't getting deported because the government would have to pay for it, but he's now upgraded from a flagged file to a multi-year ban on re-entry. If he bothers her again, though, he'll be deported as well. She hopes he enjoys going back to his angry wife and the ridicule from everyone he knows. See ya again never.